Welcome to Wagner Online. This tutorial is about finding journal articles using the library databases. From the library homepage, library.trevecca.edu, on the right-hand menu, under the Search category, you will see a link to databases. Click that link, and you will see a page that includes different ways for you to access the databases we subscribe to. You can quickly jump to our most searched databases, ProQuest, Gale, or Business Source Complete. If you don't know where to start, we have some multidisciplinary databases such as ProQuest Central, Academic OneFile. We also have a link here to our ebook collections and Films on Demand, which is our streaming video collection. You also, in the database list section, you can look at a list of our databases by name. This would be an alphabetical list of all our databases. Here you can scroll, as I was just doing, or you can jump to a portion of the index to find the database you're looking for. If you weren't sure of a database name, you can click Search by Subject. And here we have a subject grid, so you could certainly choose a topic, and within that topic we have listed links for databases and a brief description. In some cases subheadings here that will give you more narrow options. I'm going to go back to the main databases page here, and I'm just going to simply take you into ProQuest Central, one of our major multidisciplinary databases. Now please note, before this will open off campus, you will be asked to authenticate that you are a Trevecca user by entering your first name, last name, and your library barcode number. Since I'm on campus, this is going to open without requiring the authentication. On the ProQuest screen, you'll see a search box. You also see some search options, such as advanced search, publication search, so if you knew a name of a particular journal, you could enter that. You can also browse the collection and you can read about it. ProQuest will let you know subject coverage here. The databases, sub-databases that are included in ProQuest Central will also be listed here. You can enter in your topic. Now, I place this in quotation marks to search this as a phrase. It is lowercase. Spelling does count. It will match your spelling. I also have an option right underneath the search box that I could limit to full text. There's a small percentage of articles within all our databases that do not have full text. They are just citation only. And I can also limit to peer-reviewed. Peer-reviewed means that they are reviewed journals prior to being published. It means they go before a committee or a board to accept that journal article before they'll publish it in the magazine itself or in the journal. So it means it's a much more scholarly publication. In many cases, professors want you to use those peer-reviewed, sometimes called scholarly publications. So this is a quick way to limit your results to that so you have a better result list. As I'm looking at my results, you will see icons on the left to indicate the type of publication it is. Obviously, this is a newspaper. The little triangle here is a news feed. When you see something with the wheels here, those would be trade journals. Trade journal typically is somewhat scholarly, but it reports on the discipline or the profession rather than research. And as you scroll, you may see some other options here for format. But on the right-hand side, I'm going to go over to the right. They are the default is to put in a relevancy rank. That means the words or phrases that we entered are the primary content of those articles that are pulled up in a relevancy ranking. You can change this if you were wanting to look at things in a chronological sequence. You can change this to be the publication date oldest first or most recent first. Under source type here, I could jump specifically to scholarly journals, which would be a good idea because that's what faculty are looking for primarily. And this gives me only articles that fit that scholarly journal content about the topic I entered. As you look at these, the little box on the left indicates that you can select it. So by selecting several, I then can follow options on the blue menu line at the top. I can print those that I selected. I can export those I selected. I can email these to myself. And when I email, I'll have options to email the full text along with the citation. And you also will have options to format it to a bibliographic citation such as APA or MLA prior to emailing it. Now when I look at one, I'm just going to choose one of these topics here. Let's see. Choose this one perhaps. In this particular sample, I have the title of the article, the author's name. You'll notice it's linked, so if you wanted to see what other articles that person has written, you can click the link and it would reveal that for you. There's also a link to the journal name, which is in bold, the volume, the issue, the date, and page numbers. You'll have a short abstract or summary, and then you'll have your full text. And this is literally the full text of the article. Here you can definitely email yourself this complete full text, print it. You can cite it, which means you can put it in a format, MLA or APA or Chicago, or there's quite a few others. You also have an option on the right under other formats to view the PDF. And when you view the PDF, this pulls up the article so you can view it in its original form. So with the columns and the actual pagination, and sometimes that's very beneficial to have, particularly when you're citing it for research. To go back to the result list, you'll see a link on this page, the PDF page. It's at the top, back to results. And this is back to my result list. At this point, if you wanted to do a new search, you simply clear the search box and enter a new search, or change your method of searching if you wanted to use the advanced search, which allows you to have Boolean options. More like you can and your search. You can reduce amounts of content based on different topics using the advanced search. If you want to go back to Trevecca, if you're done with looking at research from this particular database and you want to try a different one, simply click the Trevecca link at the top where it says Waggoner Library, and it'll take you back to our home page. At our home page, you'll also see the Contact Us link, and here's where you can get in touch with us if you have questions.